It's being called pay to stay and could mean families earning more than £60,000 a year being charged thousands of pounds extra in rent. Critics say it could end up penalising hard-working families, as our political correspondent Carl Mercer explains.
London has tens of thousands of them and tens of thousands of Londoners on waiting lists to get into them. But who should live in the capital's council houses? And should those that earn more pay more or move out?
Why should they then be asked to move out of a place and a community or an environment where they feel like, you know, they have families and friends there?
I feel that's a bit unnecessary. I don't think it's fair.
The government wants things to change, arguing that what it calls a handout to the very rich needs to stop if homes like these are to go to the most needy. One idea is that families whose total income is more than £60,000 should pay much higher rent. It could mean some London council house tenants paying an extra £3,500 a year. Here in Westminster, they're already looking at changes to tenancies, making them fixed term, for example. They broadly back the government's plans, but suggest higher limits for London.
We recognise that in Westminster, where people are earning significantly more than the national average, that £62,000 would be a low figure for that to kick in. And I think the figure of £100,000 is probably a much more representative figure.
The Aylesbury estate in Southwark is one of the biggest in Europe, so what the residents here make of the government's consultation.
You see a lot of Mercedes and stuff parked out there and stuff, and you wonder, you know, if they're having a laugh.
I feel like maybe they should pay a little bit more, but not over the top.
If it was going to go into the community and help better society in some way, then I'd say, yeah, it's kind of forcing people to do it. I believe people should do it willingly.
The local authority has more council houses than any other London borough. It's planning to build more, but doesn't welcome the pay-to-stay plans.
We've got to look at housing allocations in the round, not just on the one criteria of somebody earning over £60,000 a year or a family unit earning that amount. We have to look at the whole basis of need.
The government's plans may be tweaked a bit, but the direction of travel seems clear. Council tenancies in the future won't be the same as they are today. Carl Mercer, BBC London News.
Plenty more to come tonight, including